What's up, YouTube? It's Junkie, and I'm back. I've been watching Howler Mouse's video. He'll Diet Coke. Howler Mouse's video on Coppa and changes to YouTube and changes to comic book creators. He's made a couple videos, really good. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. He had a couple live streams where he talked about it. And so today was my day off, and I went on YouTube, and I did a little research. Oh, for my trolls, little trigger warning for you. Look at that. I got multiple copies that I bought. Video coming soon to my favorite types of comments and stuff like that. But anyways, this is about Coppa, changes to YouTube, and what it means for my channel, and what I took from doing a little research on the subject matter and all that stuff. As you guys know, Coppa is going to YouTube. Did the way they targeted kids with ads and stuff like that. Now they got fined like $170 million, and now they're going to make changes to YouTube. The government's getting involved, and whenever the government gets involved in anything, it's usually not a good thing. It's usually something bad. So less government is always a good thing. So basically, if your channel is geared towards kids, or you make content for kids, you're going to lose comments, you're going to lose end screens, you're going to lose, your channel's not going to be pushed, your videos are not going to be pushed, your subscribers are going to have to actually go to your channel and look for videos that you make, and stuff like that. So, what that means, now comic books, is it made for kids? I mean, like Family Guy, okay, it's a cartoon, right? But it's not made for kids, it's made for adults. So it's really vague on how certain subjects are going to fall under, is it made for kids, is it not made for kids? So what I took from it, and this is just me personally, I could be way off, this is my point of view, how I'm going to go forward with my channel. Am I going to make YouTube videos anymore? I don't know. This is what I'm going to get into. How I viewed it was, if you upload videos talking about SpongeBob, or if you upload videos making content, that's really geared towards kids, like Barbie dolls, or how to practice your ABCs, stuff like that. That is, to me, is geared more towards kids. Now, action figures, video games, comics, that all falls, like I said, into that vague area. Is it made for kids? Is it not made for kids? Howler Mouse has always said, and he even said in his video, that comics are for, they're basically geared towards kids, which I agree. But there are ways that I've heard that I've seen from my research on how to get around maybe doing this, and I think one way is to demonetize your videos. Now, I know a lot of people don't. I do. And I'm going to be honest with you, the 5-6 years that I've been on YouTube, I've gotten like 2 checks for like $500. So, do I make some? Yeah, I make it, and whenever I get the check, I put it towards supplies. So, for me, I think it's going to kill a lot of big creators that do video games, that want to make it kid friendly, and if you're making your channel geared towards kids, you're going to lose the comments, you're going to lose the monetization of your videos. And for bigger channels, that's where it's going to hurt the most, is the people that actually make a living off of YouTube. I don't make a living off YouTube. I do this as fun, as a hobby, to show my comics, to show what I picked up, what runs I picked up, what runs I'm completing, my weekly hauls, my eBay hauls, my multiple pickups of, hard or limited per store. I do stuff like that. I show action figures. I did show some video games in the past, but not much. But For the bigger YouTubers, I think it's really going to hurt them because they make a living off of doing videos. So, and if you mark your channel for kids, you're going to lose comments, you're going to lose advertisements, you're going to lose all of that stuff that really appeals to the people that do this for a living. Okay? So, like I said, I don't do this for a living. So, going forward, I am not going to monetize my videos. I mean, like I said, the little bit of money that I have made in the 5 or 6 years I've been doing it, I bought some supplies. I mean, it's not, I don't do this to make money. I'm not trying to be a huge channel and get 7,000-8,000 subscribers. I mean, I'm happy with the ones I have. But I've checked my my analytics, and I don't have anybody under the age of 25, or under the age, what is it, 18 to 25? Under 25 that even watches my videos. All my videos are watched by adults. So, I'm going to demonetize my videos. So, no, you won't see any more advertisements in the middle, the end, beginning, whatever. I'm going to get rid of all that. I'm in the process of changing that because I have 600, I think I have over 620 videos. So, you have to go by screen and do, you know, a mass thing. So, it takes a while. So, it's going to take a couple days for me to get all through all that. But by December, it should all be complete. Second of all, I've marked my channel not for kids. So my channel will only be for, you know, only adults will be able to watch my channel. That's what I'm getting from it. Just because the main reason, one of the main reasons I even do YouTube, besides showing my collection, showing my love for the hobby, is the interaction I get. Even from the shithead trolls like TNB and fucking the Mold and all the countless other dickheads that I've blocked or whatever from my channel. I do it for the interaction. I do it for, hey, you know, I just completed, like, the video I just uploaded today about some of my Conan books. I'm almost complete with my Conan Barbarian run. The interaction I get with those videos, to me, is more important than if a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old watches my videos. It sucks that it comes down to that because I'm sure, you know, it doesn't show up on my statistics, but I'm sure there are a few kids that probably watch my channel and enjoy my channel. But unfortunately for them, they're not going to be able to watch it unless they watch it with their parent or an adult that can, you know, actually watch my content. So that's the direction my channel's going. I'm gonna play it safe for now because like Howler Mouse said and a bunch of other YouTubers that I've watched, right now it's just really vague. There's really no concrete set in stone rules as to what's gonna happen. It's now, if you do mark your content safe for kids and you violate and the FTC catches you, you can be fined, I don't know if it's up to or $42,000 per video. Now that is a lot of money. That is, I don't know about you, but if you get 2 or 3 videos flagged in violation of that ruling, that's a lot of money. That's a shit ton of money. And I don't have the money to pay it. I'm not tapping into my retirement to pay something like that. So I'm playing it safe. I'm just going to mark my channel not for kids, adults only, and demonetize my videos. Now, I'm sure as we get closer to the time when it's really going to take effect, they may get a little bit more clear on some of the policies and some of the rules as to how it pertains to channels and what is considered kids content, because, you know, it really does, it just really does suck. Because YouTube, what was great about YouTube when I first started watching and when I first started making videos, is it was based more on independent creators making content for their channel, and you were allowed to have your own voice. There wasn't really any censorship. There wasn't any, you know, you could pretty much say, as long as it was legal, and do what you wanted on your channel, and hopefully people watched and you can interact with people. Now it's gotten to the point where it seems like it's more corporate, mainstream, more of it seems like it's more of like a fucking cable, like a cable company, like like Verizon or Time Warner or something. You know what I mean? It's not really geared towards the small creators, and it seems like every year there's just more and more stuff to kind of push the small creators out of the door, out of the whole YouTube thing. And I'm not going to let this really destroy my channel because I have a passion for comics. I love talking about comics, different subjects on comics. So I make these videos for me and whoever wants to watch, whether the video gets 3,000 views or it gets three views. I just make the content for the people that like to tune in and like to talk about comics and like to see what I pick up and my thoughts on certain subjects in comics and my thoughts on certain subjects of just different things around collecting, whether it's action figures or whatever. But I'm not too worried now. Like I said, like I'm gonna make my channel. I've already done it. I've already marked my channel, not for kids. Like I said, I checked my analytics and it was not. I didn't have anybody under the age of 25 that really, or 18, that even really viewed my channel, that even showed up on the graph. So to me, it didn't really hurt me to do that because it wasn't like a big portion of my viewership was kids. It was more adults that watched my content. So for me, that part wasn't hard. The other part, like I said, demonetizing my videos, I really don't care. It was nice getting, every year or two, a check for $300-400, sometimes $500. Because like I said, I would just take that check, it went out all the way into my bank account, and all I did was buy supplies. I bought bags and boards and boxes if I needed them. I didn't use it. I don't use it to pay bills. My job pays pretty damn good for what I do. My retirement is phenomenal. So it's not. It wasn't income for me to help me live. It was income to help supply my hobby. But I know it's going to affect a lot of channels out there. A lot of YouTube channels that there's a few that I can think of that I'm not subscribed to that are that have 7, 8, 10,000 subscribers, and I think they use their channel. Well, there's no thinking. They use their channel to make money, and they live off of that. And it's gonna affect them the most because now they have to go out and get a job. But I just wanted to get on and give my points of view, whether this video gets 5 views, 6 views, 10 views, 100 views, whatever it gets. Just know that I'm still gonna make content. And just for you guys that make comic book. I did hear this on one of the videos. If you do make comic book videos and you're going to mark your channel not for kids, make sure you don't have your kids in the video. I heard that that will affect, that you may get flagged, and if you get caught, that could be a fine. So if you're doing like an out and about, like I love watching people go to like comic shops or Comic Cons. So when you do Comic Con videos, you really have to be careful. I'm saying this to my friends because I love watching Comic Con videos. So if you have your channel marked and you have kids in it, and it gets flagged, then you're going to get in some deep trouble. So just be careful of having your kids in your videos with you. If you mark your videos not safe for kids, and then you have kids in your video, I think that's how it goes. If you have your videos marked not safe for kids, and you do have kids in them, just be careful. I mean, it's really, like I said, it's really vague on how they're going to do it, and it's in a way it's kind of worrisome, and it's a little bit bothersome, And at one point I thought of just making all my videos private and not even having a channel anymore, and just do strictly Instagram. I know One-Legged Books made a video today saying he's deleted all his content and he's going strictly Instagram. He's got a video up with his final room tour, and he's bringing that video down he said, I think he said like a day or two, he's gonna pull that video. And from what I understand, there's a lot of YouTubers that are just gonna get rid of their channels to, because they're just too afraid of what could happen. I mean, one fine is like huge. $42,000 is a lot of money. I mean, that's a shit ton of money. But I know, just do your research. Watch Howler Mouse's video. He's got 2 videos up. Like I said, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below, and then you can go watch his most recent uploads. Just be careful of, if you do mark your channel safe for kids, just make sure you don't cuss, you don't show anything involving nudity, because I'm sure that's all going to affect, and it's not only YouTube looking, now it's the government is going to step in, and they're going to start monitoring videos. So now they're going to be the watchdog of content. And I mean, I know that sounds scary, but just, I mean, it's only mid-November. It's supposed to not take effect until January. So just keep your eye open, keep your ears open. If I hear anything new, I'll make a quick video to tell you what I thought of, what I've heard. But I just did a little research today based strictly on videos that I've watched on YouTube. This is not anything that I went and read. I watched a couple of videos made by YouTube about it, and it seemed like it was pretty straightforward. Either you mark your channel safe or you don't. And if you mark your channel safe, just make sure you don't violate. But yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna have monetization on my videos. I've marked my channel not for kids, but like I said, I checked my analytics and it didn't get any views by anybody 18 and under. It showed 0%. So so for me, that was an easy decision to make, is that no kids really watch my videos anyways. So it was an easy fix for me. But I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have kids that watch your videos, so you've got a decision to make on whether you're gonna, mark your videos safe or not. And if you mark your videos safe for kids, you're not gonna be able to get comments, man. That to me, that was the biggest. That scene for because most of us comic book creators or YouTube creators, channel creators, don't really do this for money. We do it mainly just for the love of the books and sharing the books. And I mean, if you can make a little extra on the side to buy some bags and boards or some boxes, hey, then more power to it. But to me, I feel like a majority of us would feel like the part where no commenting, no interaction with other fellow collectors is really going to be is really where it hits, man, where it hurts. Is not commenting and not be able to say, hey man, that was a great haul. Hey man, where'd you get that book? What ratio variant is that, or whatever. Because I mean, basically, what's the point of uploading a video if you don't get any interaction from it? I mean, you're not going to know if anybody watched it, because I don't even know if the view count is going to be there. I don't know. I mean, maybe the view count will be there, just no comments. I mean, I just don't know how that's all going to work. But anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on it. It's about a 20-minute video. I was down there watching videos. I fed Miss Haley, and I figured I'd come up here and make a quick video on my thoughts on how my channel is going to go forward. So, for right now, full steam ahead. Just my channel is going to be strictly for adults. Now, I don't even know how it's going to work. Like, if you have your channel geared for kids, and then somebody that's under the age of 18, and they try to watch your video, is it just going to be like, that YouTube face, the red box with the 2 eyes and the sad-looking face of the YouTube thing, where it says you can't view it? I don't know how that's all going to work. If your channel is marked for adults only, but doesn't really matter. I'm just nervous that, what if a video, I mean, for me, if I had to go through and individually mark each video, because you have that option. You have option A is for kids, option B is for adults or no kids, and option B is you to mark your own videos whether you think they're safe or not. Now, if you choose that option, it's tricky, man, because, I mean, if you market safe for kids and you don't realize that your wife in the background said fuck or whatever, and you don't catch it and you don't realize it, and then you upload that video and then it gets tagged. I mean, are they going to charge you $42,000, or is it up to? Is it a $10 fine depending on how severe the violation is? I mean, to me, that's just scary to take that chance and to risk it, to do that. So that's why I just said I'm just going to mark mine all for adults and see how that goes. I mean, I'm the more I think about it, the more nervous I get about it. I mean, because it's a weird, you know, because YouTube fucked up. You know, YouTube didn't do their job, and they were violating policies, and they got caught, and now they had to pay $170 million fine, and now it's, you know, it's like, you know, hey, you know, I can't have fun, so you guys aren't going to have fun. So basically they're taking it out, and then they tell you, you know, they won't give you any advice if your channel's safe or not. They tell you to contact a lawyer. So now, I mean, come on. I mean, it's ridiculous and everything, and just be safe, guys. I suggest just marking your channel, you know, for adults, and demonetize your videos if you have them monetized, because if you don't try to make money on your channel, they're not going to put ads. And that was the big thing, is that they were gearing ads towards kids when they shouldn't be, or they were taking data on, you know, what kids were watching and focusing, you know, ads towards kids, and they shouldn't have been doing that. So if you demonetize your videos, you won't have ads on your videos, so you don't run into that problem. And then on top of it, the extra security of marketing it for adults, I feel that's going to be good enough for my channel, and that my videos won't get flagged. So stay tuned for more haul videos. Stay tuned for a couple rant videos. And if I hear any more news, guys, or whatever, I'll make a quick video to tell you guys my thoughts, my views. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, thumbs down, thumbs up, comment. You know, that's the main reason I'm doing this, is so I can interact with my fellow comic book collectors, and hope this works out. Miss Haley says hello. For those of you that have asked about her, it's a junkie. Peace.